And the Celtics obviously had more chances down the road, and Jayson Tatum was a big reason that they had a lot of these chances, but they couldn't capitalize. Here's Tatum, who, by the way, Tatum was on the night 34 points, 12 of 22, 54.5%, 5 of 12 from 3, which is good, almost 42%, 5 of 6 free throws. Nowadays, 6 free throws is pretty good, although Trey got 10. Side note, a couple of those Trey Young trips to the line I thought were borderline and stuff that they might not have been calling this year. I was a little kind of perplexed by that, but that's a different conversation. Tatum also had 5 assists, 9 rebounds. So Tatum had a good night. Tatum was playing well. Tatum did a lot of the things that he was trying to do, was supposed to do, giving the ball up when he got double teamed. But here's my problem, and I've said this before in the podcast. Give it up when you get double teamed, but get it back. The Celtics need to get Tatum the ball back in the fourth quarter. Look at this. He had 4 field goal attempts in the fourth quarter at 10:50, at 9:40, and then at 8:43. So basically 1 shot per minute over the beginning of the fourth quarter. He hit all 3, and then he doesn't take another shot for another 7 minutes. He was 3 of 3 to start the fourth quarter, and then all of a sudden the Celtics got away from him. And he played that whole fourth quarter until garbage time, and he came out. That to me is just unacceptable. Without Jaylen Brown there, without Robert Williams there, there's no other outlet. Schroeder was okay. Smart was okay. I'll talk about them in a couple minutes. But you have to, in those situations, you have to find a way. You have to find a way to get Jayson Tatum more shots, especially when he hits his first 3 shots of the fourth quarter. And you're trying to come back. And I'm going to pull up as we're talking here, as I'm talking, the fourth quarter stats. It starts off at 91-77. Smart hits a floater to make it 91-79. Tatum makes it a 10-point game. They go back and forth. Another layup. Atlanta's starting to pull away. His layup makes it a 13-point game. And then he hits a step back 3 to make it a 12-point game. So he's keeping the Celtics afloat right there. And then there's nothing. It's stagnant. Why not get the ball back to Tatum? Now, of course, look, he's going to have to give it up sometimes. You're going to double team him. Just like I praised Trey Young, you get the ball, you get double teamed, you give it up. That's fine. But when you're the only guy, when you're the only real true scoring option, you have to find a way to get Tatum the ball back. He has to go get the ball back somehow. Whether it's setting a screen and either you set a screen and spring the guy because they're going to follow you and that opens things up, or you start coming off of picks down, pin downs and whatever to get the ball. Get creative. If Ime Udoka has a place to improve, it's finding a way to get late game opportunities for his stars. Both of his stars when Jaylen Brown comes back, and hopefully that will be on Friday against the LA Lakers. He was hoping to play the other day. He was hoping to play in this game. He's ramping up his workouts. But anyway, those guys need to be heavily involved in the offense somehow. And I just cannot accept Tatum going 7 minutes without even a field goal attempt. It's just not, it's not something without Brown, without Rob, that it's unacceptable to me. Oh, that was just part of the new Locked On Celtics podcast, so click the video to watch the whole thing. New shows dropping Monday through Friday, so subscribe to get notified when they drop.